What is going on, guys? Chris Rednick here, and today Cousin Matt brought back his F-150. Now, if you guys watched a previous video from a couple of days ago, you know that DJM sponsored this truck, and he actually put the full lowering kit in, and we can actually see with the good camera here on how good this thing is looking, but it's missing one thing.
It's missing wheels.
Yeah, well, I guess it's missing a lot of things. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of things that we have for this truck, and it's actually all with Dave at the machine shop currently right now, but he's on a vacation, and he's gonna be back in 2 weeks. When he's back, we're immediately gonna go to the machine shop, and we're gonna actually start building Cousin Matt's new engine, which I'm really excited about, because we're gonna try to make it, well, how much?
1,000.
We're gonna try to make 1,000.
I think we'll make 800 realistically, reliably. And then I think we're gonna try to break 1,000. And I was just telling Chris before the camera's on, if we like really thought this through and wanted to build a drag car, we wouldn't have picked the full frame truck. We would have picked something a lot lighter. But it just kind of evolved from one thing to the next. And then I kind of went, you know.
Cousin Matt went balls to the wall,
yeah.
And we ended up working with a ton of good companies, which we'll list them all right here, right now. All these companies are helping out huge with just everything that we're doing on this channel. So thank you to all these companies right here. But we were just talking about how this thing looks good and it's lowered, but it is missing some wheels. So Cousin Matt, he actually reached out to Detroit Steel Wheel Co. and he ended up getting these killer freaking wheels. So what, you have 8.5 in the front?
18 by 8s in the front.
Yep.
18 by 10s in the rear. I mentioned this earlier but in a previous video, but you can pick your powder coat, white, gray, black. So I went with gloss black. And then you can do center caps. You pick whatever you want. I went with the old school Ford ones to try to give it that old school look to a 90s truck. It's just something I like. So these are called poverty caps or dog dish. And then you can get like baby moons or like little bullets. So because I ordered those, they pre-drilled all these, and you can see the little clips. Follow them. Detroit Steel Wheel Co. on everything. Big shout out to them. And then, of course, we reached out to Tire Streets, and I was fortunate enough to meet all of them in person at Legends of Drift, and they're a great group of people.
Yeah, we actually hung out with them like all week. It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, definitely a great group of people, and so when I reached out to them, they said absolutely. So they sent us, I expect the tires, I also expect the wheels, which is my first time doing wheels or tires.
Oh boy, so the fitment might be all wrong or what?
Potentially, yeah.
Well, this clip didn't foreshadow too well, so I just took the wheel. I wanted to speed this thing up, and I just started going to town, mounting all these tires for Cousin Matt, not even really thinking about, you know, the sidewall may be a little too small for this big truck, but sooner or later, as I start doing it, we realize that...
Does it spec out right? Like, I don't know how that works. I spent like a half hour online trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you probably should have got like a bigger sidewall. Because it's going to look a little goofy. Like, all right, so let's look at the truck right now. So given these are what, 15s, 16s?
15s, I believe.
So obviously we're going up to an 18, so it's going to fill it out a little more. But I'm worried since you got such a thin sidewall, and let this be known, I did not help Cousin Matt pick out his tires, but it might be a little goofy.
All right, well, time will tell, I guess.
It might be a little goofy, but
that's fine.
At least we can see the wheels on the truck, and we'll see.
Sick.
Holy shit! That was.
Oh, it's all wet, dude.
Yo, clean that. Yo, that's good. That's soap. Clean that up, dude.
It looks fine to me. How's Dan look?
Dan looks great always.
Oh, what a guy, huh?
Oh no, Dan, what are we thinking?
Small tire.
Oh no. Cousin Matt, what have you done, bro? You made a donk, dude. Dude, this thing's a donk, bro. Oh no. Come on.
What's bigger? Like more sidewall, right?
You need way more sidewall, dude. That you gotta do it.
Yeah, no, I mean,
you gotta do it.
Well, the wheels are great. Obviously, the tires are great. They're just the wrong size. It's all me.
This means we gotta go low.
Oh my god. I see the vision.
Telling Dan I'm gonna have to put my clown shoes on to drive home.
Yeah, this is bad, dude.
Yeah, lesson learned. I'm gonna text Tire Streets right now. Yeah, hey, I fucked up.
In the dark, it doesn't look terrible because you can't see the wheel gap. Dude, the wheels do look sick, though.
Yeah, no, 100%. Obviously, I made the mistake. I spec'd out the wrong tires. And, like, I think we got to drive to LA right now because I think it... Can I say that? Is that fucked?
What?
Like the Cholo community?
Is that fine?
Is that... Like,
whoa! Dave's like, leave me out.
I don't want to mock anybody, but I just think, like, that's the stance it has now because I spec'd out 2 small tires.
low.
But it's the right kind of low.
Yeah. Now you just need
I thought you were gonna finish it for me.
No.
This thing's got to be bouncing.
Hell yeah, get some hydraulics on this thing, dude.
Oh, you want to go fast.
I will say, I do like the wheels. Obviously, we got to get bigger tires. But like, it looks like, dude, the darkness, like you can't see in the camera. Like, well, you kind of can. But you can see the vision, dude. The wheels are tight.
Yeah, no, I love them. I just need more meat.
Yeah, you need more meat,
so.
don't you, huh? You
like
want
that,
more
huh?
meat.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for a rip. See if we get stuck in a pothole up there. You like to get close, huh? And then maybe Dan will have to pull us out with this forklift.
I can't go in this thing, dude. It smells like rat turds.
Yeah. So there's definitely...
Oh yeah, something died in here for sure.
How did you drive this, dude?
Dude, I had a big headache on the way here.
No, no, I can't.
I'll be the cameraman if you want.
How can you breathe in here, dude?
The windows, dude.
Yeah, roll the window down.
Oh my. Pretty good.
It fucking stinks.
Yeah. Dude, you're crazy, dude. So Dan wants to get Charlotte a new home because the FedEx guy keeps coming here.
Come on, Charlotte. And I don't want to just pick her up because, like,
It's gonna bite you for sure.
I'm not worried about getting big.
Oh.
I don't want to freak her out. Whoa.
100% it's gonna go back.
Hopefully she's not a racist because it's a brown door. Come on.
Dude, I would have screamed right there. You're a savage. So the question is, will she stay here?
We're going to find out.
You think she's gonna stay there?
Sadly, we got to destroy her home.
Oh, you're destroying it?
We have to.
This is it, huh? Charlotte's moving.
Yep. We already got her moved in.
We terminated her lease. Gave her the good old boot.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out tomorrow night if Charlotte actually stays there. All right, well, since that last clip, Cousin Matt actually ended up driving his truck home. He ended up reaching out back to Tire Streets, and Tire Streets has a deal where if you get the wrong tire size or if you try out your tires, you drift on your tires and you don't like them, you can actually return them for your money back. As long as you pay for the shipping label to get back to them, they will give you your money back for the tires or if you want to switch them out. So Cousin Matt, he's going to return those tires and he's going to get new tires with bigger sidewalls and stuff like that. So we'll see what that looks like when it comes in. But wanted to kind of go over the LS3 E36 really quick because, as you guys know, it was a big goal of mine to get this thing to the Lock City Drift event, but instead we brought the JZX90 and we blew it up. Since then, this engine has been completely torn apart. You guys know that we had the wrong cam sprocket. We had a 1X instead of a 4X. Now it's got the 4X and everything. And then we found metal in the engine. The metal was actually one of those inner valve springs. So you got your big beefy one and then you have your inner, and a couple of those were actually bad. Thankfully, it wasn't something like super major. It didn't like score the crank. It didn't like score anything in the engine. So we just got all of the new valve seals and things like that, and we ended up placing them in, torqued down the rockers, and this thing actually runs good now. Now that it's in sync with the cam and crank sensor, who would have thought? Runs pretty good. So you can see that the RPM gauge is working. That's how you know that you have a good cam and crank signal right there. Our oil pressure is at 30 at idle. If you rev it, it goes up, but we looked it up online. It says 30 is okay. Interesting. Ignore the smoke because obviously that's just from all the oil and stuff that we've been taking the car apart and stuff like that. But you can tell this thing is running way freaking better. It runs honestly pretty freaking good for not being tuned, so I'm gonna shut it off because it's getting a little smoky. Oh no! I gotta work in here today, damn it. So you guys can see we are on the right track with the LS3 E36, but honestly, the rest of the stuff, I'm probably gonna film maybe a little bit, but for the most part, it's gonna kind of just be a background project, because to be honest, I'm quite burnt out with this thing. I mean, we worked on this thing so much, and we had such a cool goal, and we weren't able to achieve that goal, and now I'm just like, ugh, you know, like I wanna get it running and driving, I wanna bring it to the dyno and stuff, but I want to kind of work on other things as we're doing that, because I need a break, man. Need a break. All right, guys, so I told you that I was a little sick of the LS project, so I went full balls to the wall on the 370Z. Now, this video isn't about the 370Z. I'm making actually a whole video. Hopefully that video that I'm creating can show where it was and then from running and driving to actually driving it down the road. So I'm trying my best with that. You can see that we have a bunch of things scattered around, but Coop decided he wanted to come down today. He said that he's been wanting to work on cars. He's been wanting to learn about cars more. And I'm kind of doing an engine harness that is really intricate and something is probably not great for a beginner. But I had him vacuum out a few things and he finished that pretty quickly. So what I am going to have him do is, if you guys watched yesterday's video, if you haven't, I definitely recommend you check it out. If you have any questions about all of the cars that I have and where they're going and which ones I want to keep and which I want to sell, I made a whole video about that. And one of the cars that you guys saw was the Sunburst. And this is actually currently for sale. I was going to do like a whole flip series on this thing and I still really want to. I just really don't have enough time with all of the projects going on to be able to kind of do that and actually edit that and make it the way that I want. So I did order some brand new brakes for this car. I have an oil change for this car and I think that's a perfect place to start for Coop. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna get a jump pack on this thing. We're gonna get the Sunny out of the way. We're gonna park this underneath the LS car and I'm gonna have them do some brakes today. You ready for that?
Yep. Got
new rotors, new pads, everything for this car. And at least the new owner, because these brakes are really bad, at least the new owner can enjoy some new, not rusty rotors, some good pads and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead, get this thing inside, and I'm gonna teach Coop how to jack up a car. I'm gonna teach him how to use jack stands. You don't have the luxury of working on a lift yet.
Nope.
So we're gonna really teach him from the ground up, have him do an oil change, have him do the brakes, and see how he likes it. Line it up. You think so? All right, so now tighten the jack up. Yep. You got to watch it while you're going so you know you're hitting your target. Is it on it?
I think so.
All right. Well, if it's on it, jack it up. Come on, jack her up. Let's go. We want this thing nice and high here because we're going to have to get some stands under it. All right, that's probably good right there. So now we're going to grab some jack stands. So jack stands are those, we'll use the green ones because we don't have to go that high. So grab both of those green jack stands.
All right.
We out of breath? We want that on something solid. Now, usually I put these on the pinch weld. These are kind of okay to have, but there's a rust spot here, so we're gonna put it actually right there. So go line up the other side just like that on the pinch weld. Try to do center of the pinch weld. Line it up with mine, so a little more back. So now, what we gotta do is lower the jack. Now, jacks can be a little tricky because you want to lower it slowly so it doesn't just smash onto the car. So hold this, I'll show you. So what I usually do is I'll use two hands and I'll go very slow, just left super slow until it starts loosening. It's gonna start right now and then just let it go down. Now it's on the pinch weld. So the reason for the jack stands is so you can actually lay underneath the car. It's not gonna fall on you because if you just have a jack underneath the car, these can fail because it's just a piston, right? So the piston can lower if you're under the car. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
No.
So now that we got it up, it's your job to get the wheels off.
Oh boy.
It's not on all the way yet, so twist it. Oh, whoa, buddy, it's not on. It's not on. There you go. Yeah, make sure it always is on all the way. There you go. All right, pop that wheel off. All right, get her out of there. All right, now just do the same thing to this side. But this one, it's got a lock key on it, so you're gonna need this right here. I think you can figure it out. I believe in you. He's gonna take that wheel off and I'm gonna continue to work on this. Well, bad example on trying to teach Coop how to do brakes because this caliper was so bad, it was actually completely seized to the rotor. I tried to personally get it off. I ended up just popping off the brake line, popping off the e-brake line, and it is still stuck on there. But Coop, he actually did the other side all himself.
Yep.
And that one wasn't seized.
Nope.
So the caliper actually came off the rotor.
Yep.
Which was good. So now I'm gonna have him open up this box. You're 14 now, you can handle this. Yeah. Just don't cut yourself for the love of God. Yeah, cut it nicely. Yeah. Cut both sides. So start here, go all the way down. Careful. All right, now shut that first. So how do you shut this? Is you push this piece down.
Oh.
Careful for your fingers. Yep. Yeah, jeez. Open her up. What you got there, dude? Some new rotors? Look at these bad girls. We got some brake pads, rotors. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Get rid of all of this garbage. Set up the rotors maybe on the table over there. Open them all up, and let's see what we got. All right, boys. Well, I wanted to teach Coop how to do brakes today, but what happened today instead?
Our brakes are done for.
So both of our calipers are seized on both sides. So Cooper's going to have to come back. We ended up just pushing it out, and it just has no calipers right now. Obviously, we're going to have to bleed the brakes and all of that stuff. But I've been working on this all day. We took the harness off, put it back on, did all this stuff, and shocker, it doesn't run. But it will, and we're going to figure it out. So definitely stay tuned for right now. All right, boys, so I don't really know what this video has turned into. To be honest, I didn't have a lot of time at all this weekend because Theo's bachelor party was this weekend, and I literally just got back. But we're running to the gas station with Cooper, but what I wanted to ask Cooper before we ended this vlog was, how has it been working on cars?
A little bit painful, stressful.
Painful and stressful, okay. Have you been liking it, actually?
Yeah.
You've been genuinely liking it?
Yeah.
And it's something that you want to continue to come to the shop and do?
Yeah.
Well, I just personally think that's really cool because, like, and if you have a kid, if you have a little brother, like, I highly suggest, like, you help them, like, get out, like, get away from the video games, because I feel like as generations keep going, like, Coop, be honest, like, how many of your friends just mostly play video games and that's kind of it?
Like a lot.
A lot.
A lot of my friends do.
How many people are constantly just on, like, TikTok and things like that?
A lot.
Like, all the time, right?
Like all the time.
So, I just think it's cool that, like, my brother's at an age now where, like, he actually wants to go out and do stuff, and, like, we can just show him what that's about, and I think that's cool, and I think we need to push for that, because I think the world is doomed. I'll be honest, like, love you, Coop, but I think his generation is screwed.
Yep.
His generation is absolutely screwed, so we can try to change one kid at a time, you know what I mean, and try to lead them in the right direction, get their hands dirty, and yeah, that's all I have for you guys in this video. Hopefully you guys appreciated it. We're gonna get right back to work tomorrow, so with that being said, I have some videos planned. I just gotta obviously film them and stuff. Cooper's coming tomorrow as well.
Yep.
Which he's like, because he didn't get to finish the calipers because we needed 2 calipers. The other one was seized, surprise. But he was like, so am I coming tomorrow to finish the calipers? I'm like, damn right. Thank you guys for being here. Subscribe for more. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.